Hey guys, Sean Bougie, surplusfundsriches.net. If you ever wondered why don't these folks that are going into foreclosure, why don't they sell their house? Have you ever wondered that? Especially in this market. Okay. In this market, we've got low inventory, high demand. Rates aren't, just so everybody's clear. Let me clear the air on something, okay? 8% is not a crazy rate. I understand that because property went up so fast, appreciated so fast, that it makes a huge difference, obviously, in purchase power, but it's not a crazy rate. Demand is still high. Inventory is still low. Days on the market is still extremely low. So why don't they just put it on the market and sell it? Why don't they get top dollar regardless? As a licensed real estate broker in North Carolina since the early 90s and over 20 years experience, obviously, that has amazed me. But in 1993, I went into personal bankruptcy because I hired a best friend from high school to run my business, and he cleared out my accounts and took off with a bunch of money. So I get it. Let me explain to you guys what's going on. Okay. I understand what happens to folks when everything seems to be crashing down. They're in denial and they're trying to make it work until it is too late. You need to understand that with foreclosures, folks are often warned for years, particularly with tax foreclosures, and they stop believing it's ever going to happen. They put their heads in the sand, hoping the problem will go away on its own. They're in crisis mode, guys. I'm not judging them. This is just what happens. Folks get really bad advice too, guys. They'll use the bankruptcy play, or they'll tell the court, oh, I'm going into bankruptcy to stop the foreclosure for a while. Then the court's going to get tired of them playing that game because they pull it out of bankruptcy. They stop the bankruptcy, and the court says that, okay, fine, we're taking it out. Okay. They use that play. They use the sovereign citizen play, which is a joke, or they try to use a legal workaround that they've seen online. Okay. In addition, you need to know that it's not always that. Sometimes folks don't update their contact information with the tax assessor or with the bank, so they really don't get the notices. However, 99% of the time they do. You'll actually get people when you call them say, hey, it never went into foreclosure. I don't know what you're talking about. And you've got a deed. This is why we tell you to do title work. One of the reasons. You've got a deed showing it's already transferred to somebody else. They're about to get a summary ejectment. They're about to get kicked out of that property and they don't even believe it or they don't want to believe it. I hope this has helped you guys understand that. Listen, if you're in this business, you need to be thinking, right? Not just how do I do this particular piece, how I do that particular piece, but things like why? Why don't they sell it? Hope this has helped with your understanding.